In the programme from government, it was the ambition was that farmers' incomes should be protected. I say to you here today, suckler farmers are experiencing severe difficulties in the county of Kerry and indeed I believe all along the west of Ireland. These farmers provide the source of our beef for all the rest of the country, for by and large the very most of the country. In Carl-Simon Mats, Castle Island, the two mats, Kinmare mats, sucklers are down by the price of them are down 1/3, and farmers can't. They're losing today. They're losing. We're begging you, Taoiseach, and we're begging you and ask you that the €200 that was promised to suckler farmers, that this be made available this year, because last year the Department of Agriculture gave back 76 million to the Exchequer. The year before, 106 million. The suckler farmers need this money now, and otherwise they're facing extinction. I'm asking you to take action in the budget this year.
Deputy Breathnach is on the same matter, are you?
On the same matter relating to agriculture. Taoiseach, last week's Storm Alley devastated upon 70% of the maize crop in both Louth, Meath and North Dublin, and less than 60% of the crop, if at all salvageable, can only be done with the introduction of specialist imported machinery. Much of that maize has been grown to meet the demand of the cereal crisis that we've had year on year over the last number of years. And I want to ask you, in view of the precedent that was set last year in relation to cereal and potato crops in Donegal and the North West, will you see that Minister Creed will offer similar assistance to those devastated farmers who are at a loss of up to 6,000 a hectare, and it is going to cause a serious impact in relation to fodder supplies later in the year in the rest of the country.
Deputy Dooley on the same matter.
Agriculture, Taoiseach. Like others, I too recognise the importance of the suckler herd. The constituency that I represent has probably one of the greatest population of suckler cows throughout the country. It's a really important part of the cycle of the beef production. Clearly, if you don't have the suckler cows and the calves aren't born, you don't have the kind of beef sector that we have come to rely on, not just for jobs here, but in terms of our exports. The suckler farmer is under very considerable pressure this year, and Deputy Healy-Rae is right. A very considerable amount of suckler cows have been sold off. Our national herd is dropping significantly as a result of the pressure, particularly because of the drought and the concerns as to whether or not there will be enough fodder over the winter period. So it's important that any supports that are possible can be provided to that particular sector of the farming community. There's no doubt that suckler farmers are the poor relation of the farming cohort, and they do deserve the support of the state because of the line of product that ultimately feeds our important agricultural sector from an export point of view.
Deputy Cahill on the same matter.
Taoiseach, the returns that meat processors are given at the moment in the marketplace, for the last 2 months, meat processors have dropped the price they're returning to farmers on a consistent basis, and at the same time prices are increasing in the UK. There's now a huge differential between what cattle are making here and in the UK, and I think we have a beef forum, and they should examine and have a transparency of what the returns are from the marketplace, so that factories can continue to exploit farmers.
No promised legislation on this matter, but as regards the budgetary matters, they're obviously under discussion now, and I'm not in a position to make any announcements in relation to the budget until the budget happens. I know Minister Creed is working with the Stakeholders Forum on all of those issues, and if he's in a position to, I'll ask him to give a more detailed reply.
Thank you.